Okay, here we go. Have you guys ever shopped with Herbal Skin Solutions? These are the kinds of things that Kaelin includes in your package when you shop with her. And it also comes in like the most beautiful, gorgeous packaging that is clearly sustainable. So you know what we're about to do? We're about to go live with Kaelin. She's joining us as I am putting on the brand new mask. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, I love your headband.
Do you love it? Does it fit me properly? You're sideways. Can you turn the
I'm
other way?
sideways. Okay, let me see if I can turn us around.
This is like, okay, so it's 4 o'clock on the East Coast, Kaylin. And I've got to say, this is the best pick me up for this time of day. I know it's only one for you, but
This
I
is the
needed
best
this.
pick me up for 1 o'clock on the West Coast. Hey.
Like, this mask smells like fresh herbs and it feels amazing going on. You guys, I'm going to show you which one we're using. We're using the Land and Sea Mineral Mask.
And you're
With
already diving into it. Before I
oh,
put my
girl.
headband on, I'm going to set my intention setting crown on
Oh, I
because
love you.
this is like Wi-Fi straight up to the ethers. So it's really going to help power up our intention setting. Um,
Oh,
do you mind if I start us off with a little skin ritual just to connect us as a group?
I would love that, Kaylin. Well, first of all,
Okay.
for anyone who is new to Herbal Skin Solutions, you guys, I'm Jenny with Lip Gloss and Aftershave. This is Kaylin, no longer Jutras. What's your new last name?
It's Kaelin Jutra Suniga. So I hyphenated my last name.
It's beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
she is the founder of Herbal Skin Solutions. So I will let you take over, Kaylin, because I can't wait.
Thanks. Okay, well, so for anybody that's joining us that would like to do the skin ritual with us, I invite you to grab your Land and Sea mineral mask or another favorite mask if you don't have this one on you. Grab your Gua Sha stone, your My Skin Buddy. If you're a professional watching, you can grab your CIT pen with either nano infusion cartridge, the cyan skin scrubber, or really any other skin scrubber works great for this too. Some other household things, if you don't have your tools at home or wherever you are, grab a spoon with a rounded edge. This works too. Or you can grab, these were gifts from a friend, but you can grab a polished stone, something that has a smooth edge for when we get into the Gua Sha portion. But before we get too far into that, I would really like to start us off by setting our intentions for today. So my philosophy mirrors the floras and the moon cycles. And you guys will see that woven all throughout the brand, throughout the sacred symbols on the packaging, down to the ingredient deck. So taking a moment to connect with that, I invite you all to find a comfortable seat, shake, wiggle, move, whatever you've got to do to find that cozy spot. And if you're at a place where it's safe to do so, not if you're driving, let's close our eyes for a moment. Let's take a moment to ground down into the present, taking a few deep inhales, deep exhales. Sigh it out if you want to. And as you're slowing the breath down, notice how your chest rises and falls with each inhale and exhale. And while we're here, take a moment to set your intention for today's skin ritual. The ingredients are there. You are going to get results. You are going to get glowing, beautiful, clear skin results. So instead of focusing so much on the results in the skin, I would really invite you to focus on how you want those results to make you feel. So with clear, healthy, glowing skin, maybe your intention is to feel that much more confident. Maybe it's going to help you lead with your heart wide open. Whatever it is for you, keep that intention through your mind's eye at the forefront of our skin ritual today as we move through even the hands-on portion. And if you would like to share your intention, please do. I'm telling you guys, this is internal Wi-Fi right here, and I would be happy to channel holy fire energy and help supercharge your intentions if you do feel called to share. So in case you're still setting your intentions, I'm going to walk you through just a quick guided meditation, some visualization. And with our eyes closed, I invite you to picture the moon. It can be a half moon, a new moon, whatever it is, see the moon glowing upon you. The moon illuminates your intentions. She illuminates your heart's desires, your purpose, and your passion. And this is so important for you guys to remember. Every time you see our bottles with the moon symbol on the front, I want that to be a reminder to you. The moon represents life and creativity, the feminine yin balance in everything. And without the moon, we would be nothing but fire and flames. Truly, life would be but a dream. So paying tribute and gratitude to the moon, seeing that in our mind's eye, seeing our intention illuminated, let's take a step into this ocean in front of us, this vast, wide, rippling ocean. It's safe to dive right in. And as you're swimming or playing or floating in this ocean, we're thinking and we're enjoying the minerals. This mask that we're about to apply is full of trace minerals from the ocean. You know, magnesium is something we deplete in our bodies. Most women do who are going through a menstrual cycle. So magnesium is something that's going to replenish our body. As you're floating in this ocean of love, your body is being filled with magnesium. You may feel seaweed, Irish moss brush against your shoulders or your back, and that's infusing your skin with beta carotene, another ingredient in this mask. And after you've said your thank yous to the ocean, one of life's greatest mysteries, you step out onto a soil of kaolin clay. Kaolin clay, another beautiful ingredient in the mask we're about to apply, is purifying. Imagine it purifying your aura from the bottom of the soles of your feet all the way up through the crown. And as you take another step, you see that you're in a field of hemp. Here, we thank hemp plants for the CBD in this mask, the powerful anti-inflammatories, the skin calming ingredient that also calms our soul. Thanking the earth and the ocean for the ingredients we're about to indulge in, we bring our attention to the present moment and flutter our eyes open when we're ready. And as we move through the hands-on portion of this ritual, I would like to invite you all to keep that intention that you came up with in your mind's eye and really focus on that throughout this practice. Do you see it?
I love you, Kaelin.
So I guess I need to turn this into an actual headband so I can apply my mask with you. And this is about a 10 to 20 minute skin ritual. So, you know, instead of making it a routine, it's so much more powerful when we use it as time to truly come home to ourselves. Make it like a moving meditation.
And if I can just explain to anyone who's watching, the consistency of this mask is amazing. So it spreads very nicely. And I know I was applying mine as we were starting. It dries, but it won't dry like a clay mask does. It's just got a completely different creamy consistency.
That really helps with these tools too for what we're about to be doing.
Right.
Working through lymphatic drainage. And if it does start to dry out at all, I like to use the Hydrating Mist.
Oh, I should go grab that. Yeah.
So mine looks a little bit darker than usual. I got creative last night and put actual lavender flowers in it. I wanted to test an idea. So it's normally clear, but if it does dry out, just give it a couple spritzes of that.
I'm going to go grab mine too.
Okay.
Guys can come on a walk with me upstairs. I'm doing this, Kaelin, right before I go to a PTO meeting. So this is going to send me.
Oh, everybody at that meeting is going to be like, what did you do? How can we get some? Can we come over after this? Girls'
I will
night.
share the knowledge.
Yeah, and your skin will be ready for bed after this. You're not going to have to do a thing.
That's what I'm saying. And I've just got to say, like, just to mirror off what you're saying about making this a ritual, it's really important. And I think for me personally, you know, I have a 7-year-old, and I tend to, we all do, we tend to rush through things, right? Because we have to be somewhere. I have to be in a meeting. I have to get someone to school. I've got to work. And it's so important to take time out like this. And I find that when you have beautiful products to work with, it makes it a lot easier. It makes you want to like take time to apply it and enjoy the aroma, and it makes it more of an experience. So for Herbal Skin, I appreciate that, and you are on that list.
Thank you. That's all I could ever hope and pray for somebody to feel and get to connect with, because I mean, it's a garden full of ingredients in every formula, and you'll see that. The results are there. So instead of focusing so much on that, letting go and just having that moment for yourself, that's, we all need it. Seriously. You know, I should have applied down to my neck actually, because we're going to want to start by clearing that pathway so we can drain the lymph so nothing gets stuck. That way we can have a nice detoxifying ritual. And you guys, this method that we're doing here today, this can be applied with a facial oil if you use Neroli Nirvana or another, or even, you know, over top of your serums and moisturizer. I like to use this with a mask because I'm really getting the most out of the mask this way. And it's also keeping me focused on my skin and on my intention instead of putting a mask on and doing other things, which, you know, I am guilty of masking while cleaning. I like to multi-mask, multitask.
That's the best part about this. That's what we all do.
Yeah, so true. All right, so you've got yours done to the neck too. So what we'll do, we'll start by opening the pathways in the neck by massaging in a circular motion.
Are you using anything for that, or just your hand?
Oh yes, you can use your hands, the Gua Sha stone. I'm actually going to use my Skin Buddy. I love the Worming Red setting here. This just feels like a neck massage, and I don't have to beg my husband to do it for me. So
way too much effort.
So we want to do a minimum of 3 passes, up to 6. And when you're there, when you finish, we're going to come around the front. And I'll show you how you can do this with your hands first. So we'll start right here on the collarbone, and with really light, feather light pressure, we're going to clear these pathways. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to move up through the neck, but this time we're going to do upward motions. And I'm actually going to switch to the nephrite Gua Sha stone. So I like to use the side that's a bit more straight here. And whenever you're using a Gua Sha stone, you want to keep it as flat to the skin. And again, feather light pressure. Your pressure should be compared to as if you're holding a pencil and you're writing on paper. So it's firm, you're holding it firmly in place, but you're not driving in a lot of pressure. So we're going to anchor the chest here and very light, work up in 3 passes and move on to the next area. 2, 3, and when you've reached the middle of the neck here, we're going to work out. And on your third pass, we will drain down. So something I like to do also to really stimulate that lymph drainage is when you get to the end of that third pass, I like to do an up and down squiggly movement and encourage that flow downward. What we did to one side, we'll do to the other. So again,
Guys,
anchoring
this
the neck
feels
as we
amazing.
move up.
Okay, up.
1, 2, 3, and over. 1, 2, 3, and draining down. You know, it does get a little messy with the mask, but we oftentimes don't apply masks on the side of our neck, and yet we wear hair in ponytails where you can still see the sides of the neck. So give the sides of your neck some love too.
Kaelin, I just woke up with a pimple on my neck this morning.
It's an odd spot.
It was right here. It's gigantic. It's
This will help.
gigantic.
This will definitely help. You know, I woke up with one too, but I also started my moon cycle this morning. So
at least you have a reason.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and so much of the time when we have breakouts, it's caused by mineral deficiency, which, you know, on our cycle, minerals are depleted, and just living an everyday life with free radicals, if you don't get enough vitamin D exposure or whatever that is,
Right.
There's so many things that cause mineral deficiency. So instead of trying to figure it out yourself, masking once or twice a week is a pretty easy fix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to switch my stone. So this one we're not launching until mid-October. This is an obsidian Gua Sha stone, but I like it for its rounded V shape here for the jawline.
So if you have one like this, could we just use this?
Exactly. Yeah, that's right where I would use it. And that still works really well too. Both of them will give you a snatched jawline.
So it's always 3 passes.
Always 3 passes. Yeah, you can go up to 6 if you'd like. If you're new to Gua Sha or any sort of lymphatic drainage, I would start with 3 and then work your way up. And once you get to the end here, you'll drain back down and we'll switch to the other side. You can use a finger to anchor if you'd like.
I got ahead of myself. You guys, it's not drying out. I've had this on for 18 minutes now, and it's still movable, if that's a good way to explain it, Kaelin. You can still manipulate it.
It works perfect for this. And while you're catching up with us, I'll show you guys how you can do this with a spoon. So using the rounded edge, you can light it the same way. It really does work the same way. I mean, I prefer the grooves with the Gua Sha stones just because they are designed to lift and contour. But you can use this. This works great as well.
Right.
Even if if you collect stones, if you have a smooth tumbled stone or a rock.
Anything that's going to apply a little bit more pressure than your fingers, is that the idea? Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, something with a smooth edge. Your fingers work great too. So very gentle pressure. I know so much of us want to be like,
Right. We want to like stretch and drain and pressure and deep tissue massage.
Exactly. I know that feels intuitive, but really all it takes is very, very, very gentle touch to move and get that flowing down.
And Kaelin, with these manipulations, you always go up and then you have to drain out. So I'm noticing that you're always going up here and then draining. And we did the jawline and then you drain. Is that part of the whole system of flushing everything out?
Absolutely. So that's the lymphatic drainage pattern. And you can apply that to facial massage when your clients are on the table. You can do this yourself with just about any tool. I mean, even here, let me show you how to do this with CIT pen. So for those of you who use the CIT pen for microneedling or nano infusion, I'm using the silicone nano cartridge. And you do the same thing. So you're still working in that lymphatic drainage pattern. I'm going to start here. And you're still working out. I'm going to do my 3 passes. Working in small circular motions. And then I'm draining down.
Okay.
So out and down. So, I mean, this is really the ultimate treatment here, but this is something that you would need to go see an esthetician for,
Right.
if you're not one already, just because you have to be licensed to own that type of device. But, you know, my Skin Buddy, you can get all of these extra benefits with all the ultrasonic vibration and still work in this lymphatic drainage pattern. Now, when we get to the forehead, I'll switch back to the stone. Working back to the forehead, we're doing the same thing. So I like to contour. Oh my gosh, it feels so good here,
Yeah,
lifting the brow.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip this.
Giving yourselves a mini brow lift. And working up. Now, I typically, if I don't have a mask on, I'll work up into the hairline and give it a little wiggle here. But I don't. I just washed my hair, so we're not going to do that.
No. I didn't specifically. So
I mean, if I was on day 4, I would be all for it, but yeah. Not today.
Not day 1.
Yeah. Did this for you guys.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so once we do our passes up, we'll still divide the forehead in half and work each way. You know what? That's a good idea. Let me give it a spritz.
Yeah. I'm getting a little. It finally started drying at 22 minutes, you guys. So that gives you an idea of when it's dry, but it still doesn't dry the same as a clay mask. Is there a clay base in this at all? Kaelin clay?
There is. It's kaolin clay. And, you know, something that's so special is we could just throw a mask on somebody when they're on our treatment table, and that would still be an amazing treatment, right? But if you're including all of these other tools, ultrasonic vibration, nano infusion, you're driving in the product, the ingredients in the product up to 97% better for product absorption. And you're also stimulating lymphatic drainage. That is the ultimate.
And they get off the table and they feel transformed in so many different ways.
Absolutely.
You can do these at home. This new mask, Kaelin, this is retail, correct? So you can retail this on your shelves?
Absolutely. Yeah. You can use it in the treatment room. It is 100 milliliters, so it's big enough to get you through many, many faces. And if you retail it, that's about a 6-month supply for somebody who's using it once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And once you're on the forehead, you're still going to drain down. Forgot to do that on this side. Sorry, it's a little distracting when you're using this for a mirror and talking, but
well, I know there's a lot going on. But Kaelin, so can
there's so many tools here.
I know you've got a lot of tools on your end. I specifically was like,
scrubber.
I'm using this. I've never done this to myself. So can we get the Gua Sha stones from you as well?
Absolutely, yes. And for those of you who love the nephrite, we have this one available now. This is a white jade stone. And the obsidian stone, we have, I'm so bad at surprises. Okay, we have a really special promo planned for the 17th of this month throughout the end of the month. It's like a special Halloween promo.
Ooh.
So you may want to wait for that, actually. The nephrite, go ahead and get that one, but this is extra special. And if you love facial oil, I know you love the facial oil, so wait until mid-month because there's going to be a really awesome deal.
Oh my gosh, you have to share that with us as soon as it's live.
I will. And now that you've done the whole lymphatic drainage pattern, you can go through with a skin scrubber. I like to use this to shake and shimmy the mask off, just to help with a little bit of an extraction. So you can continue working in that same pattern. You can brush it off and go down. And these ultrasonic vibrations are only going to enhance that drainage.
Penetration. Okay, so we've got Aesthetic Loft. She's asking, what does this mask help with?
So this is really for the all over health and wellness of the skin. So it's full of trace minerals like magnesium, salts to bring your skin into balance, as well as CBD, and that's going to help really reduce inflammation. So for me, I like to use this for acne prone clients, on myself whenever I get a breakout, which is why it worked out perfect today. Really all over skin health and glow. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, different items from the ocean, different ingredients like seaweed that are rich in other vitamins and minerals like beta carotene. So I would say if you have a client who has even a compromised skin barrier, somebody who really needs to strengthen that integrity of their skin, this is the mask.
We've got people commenting, my favorite mask, the Astro Esthetician. Love hearing that. It's one of my favorites too, brand new. And this would be perfect for maskne. Absolutely, you guys.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my God. Now, Kaelin, what is in it that gives it this amazing fragrance?
So that is just a small, can you believe it's less than 0.3 mLs of lemongrass.
That's what it is, you guys.
I love lemongrass, and it gives you that feeling as if, you close your eyes and you have reeds of lemongrass floating beside you in the ocean.
And you're on vacation. That's what it reminds me of. This is the ultimate, once again, this was like the ultimate pick-me-up for the end of the day. I feel like once I rinse all of this off, I'm going to be a new woman.
Me too. We should do this more often at lunchtime. I love this.
Is it good for mature skin? Maria, thank you guys for being here.
Absolutely, yes. So this is something, as we age, we also start to lose our mineral content, our hyaluronic acid. We start losing collagen, a lot of things. So it's really important to start pouring those things back into your skin on a regular basis. And, if you do it once in a blue moon, it's still going to be good. But if this is something that you're able to incorporate into your regular skin ritual, like once or twice a week, I mean, you could really do this up to 3 times a week if you wanted to. That's going to make sure that you have those minerals in your skin. And so they're never going to be depleted because you're constantly feeding your skin.
And replenishing, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oliva Aesthetics, I think I'm saying that right. My internet kicked me as soon as you mentioned where we can get the Gua Sha stone.
Oh, so the Gua Sha stones are found at herbalskinsolutions.com. And right now you'll find the white jade. If you'd like the obsidian, which we're all for getting a snatched jawline. Okay, you guys, I have been doing this one twice a day, and I'm seriously seeing the results here more than anywhere.
Just 3 passes on each side? I mean, that's literally 45 seconds of your life.
I know, it's no time at all, really. If you guys can't give yourself that amount of time, you need to like triple it and give yourself that.
You can sit in front of your computer and work and still do it at the same time. So there's really no reason that we can't all have that.
Exactly. Yeah,
oh
so
my
the
God.
obsidian will be live mid-month this month, but for now, the white jade you can find at Herbal Skin Solutions.
Amazing. And you guys, once again, this was the Land and Sea Mineral Mask with CBD and seaweed right here. It's from Herbal Skin Solutions. This is part of our CBD article. It's not even a guide. It's a guide for spa owners as to how to incorporate CBD into your spa, because I've got to tell you, like, there's tinctures, there's drops, there's this, there's that, there's balms, there is everything with CBD, and there is a way to incorporate it into everything, whether it be in the treatment room, in your relaxation room before your client goes back, whether it's retail that they bring home and they incorporate into their routine. So there's so many ways, and this is one of our favorite for in the treatment room. And of course you can retail it. So that's a huge perk. So you guys could teach your clients to do this at home. Imagine doing a treatment like this in the treatment room, showing them the movements and then allowing them to do it at home, or that'd be a great way to get them back into your treatment room.
Absolutely. And when you do show them and make an opportunity to educate your client, that is only solidifying you as an expert even more. So don't be afraid to share your knowledge and give them little tools and tricks like this of things that they can do at home to maintain their results in between their treatments.
Exactly. We have more questions coming in. Will this mask be too reactive for rosacea?
This would be amazing for rosacea. So rosacea, anybody who is going through super dry winter skin, that would help. Acne, aging. This is really great for the overall health and wellness of every skin type that you can possibly imagine.
Okay.
The only skin type that I would avoid is super inflamed, angry acne.
Okay. Okay.
And in that case, I would choose something that's going to be very calming and without any major actives.
Okay. And Nadine does hair. Welcome, Nadine. She says, "Hi, do you have peels from Herbal Skin Solutions?"
Oh, it's peel season, baby. Yes, we
Oh, it is.
do. Absolutely, we do. I did a mandelic peel on myself last week, and all of our peels are buildable. So they start with being very superficial. We've got a mandelic acid, and then we have a Pro Glow peel, which is a blend of glycolic, lactic, and phytic acids. And that one's packed with other antioxidants and nutrients too. But they all start super superficial, which is awesome because then you can combo them with CIT pen. Yeah,
And
nano
you guys,
infusion with peels.
Kaelin does phenomenal training. She and her team, so they have the CIT pen, which is collagen induction therapy, that you can use with a microneedling tip or nano infusion tips. So it's very versatile for any client that you want to treat. I took the training for the microneedling with her phenomenal team, and I absolutely love it. So highly recommended. This is, Kaelin, Herbal Skin is, you guys have such a holistic approach, but I have to say, you still keep up with technology. You've got My Skin Buddy, you've got the Scion Skin Scrubber, you've got the CIT pen. So you show the best of both worlds in the marriage of how you can do it all. You can have it all.
Yes, and it's all
room.
about balance, right? And I really hope if there's anything that you all see in Herbal Skin Solutions, it's that flora and fauna, all of these botanicals are also clinical, and natural can be clinical. Organic is clinical. And think about this. If you have, let's use CBD, for example. If you have CBD that's grown with phosphates, with chemicals, and then you have CBD that's grown organically, you have you have a beautiful ingredient overall, but then you take that beautiful ingredient and when you grow it with chemicals, you're creating something that should be anti-inflammatory, and you're creating it's actually counterintuitive. It's becoming inflammatory. So that's why we choose organic to grow, and that way your ingredients are actually doing what they're supposed to do.
In the beginning.
And organic is clinical in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely.
yeah, it's all about balance.
Kaelin, one last question from Nadine. I'm combining your names. Training. How should anyone get in touch with you, either for more information on this mask, this amazing spray, or the CIT microneedling training? How should they get in touch with you?
How do you guys like to communicate? Because we've got every way available. I would say, so for training, we have our product knowledge training that's completely free. I think probably the easiest way, since you guys are all live, is to click over onto Herbal Skin Solutions, give us a follow so you're updated on all of the latest launches and things like that. You can click on the link in bio to product knowledge training, or you can go directly to our website. And from there, you can sign up for my monthly newsletter, which is where you would find out about that next Gua Sha promo. And if you prefer to connect with me directly, reach out to me at Kaelin. I think my name is still Kaelin Jutre. And I can link that in the comments when we're done here.
That's perfect. So I will be saving this to the Instagram TV section on the lip gloss and aftershave page, you guys. So it'll be there momentarily, and then we'll go in with comments so you guys can find all of the connections that you need. Just if you guys get lost, just send us a DM and we'll get you on the right track to get in touch with Kaelin and Herbal Skin. But I am so thankful. I want to read these out loud because I know these comments don't save. This was great. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kimmy. Maria says, I'm using the overnight mask 3 times a week. Oh, which I love that one. Do I need more exfoliation? I need more exfoliation.
So the overnight mask is a retinol product. So that's also exfoliating. That's really what's helping kick in regular cell turnover.
Yes.
And I really want to keep having this conversation going. I love all the questions and comments you guys are are really filling me up. But Jenny, you have to go wash your face now. So I'll respond to the comments so you can wash your face when we hop off. And anybody who's interested, you'll see me comment on there. You're welcome to reach out to me directly or message the business page. And I'll link our toll-free phone number too in case you'd rather talk on the phone.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for this amazing half an hour, Kaelin. I'll see you soon.
Guys.
Bye, guys.